Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so last week we started to give more detail to the torso armor, so let's see if today we can finish this. We have to adjust some details, okay, so let's see if we can finish this. Let's get started. Okay, what do okay I need to give more detail to this, and also this part I have to change this part, so let me think, because here I think that I need to maybe this one to cover all of this part, something like that, or I want to divide this metal, so okay, let me think how can we do this. Also we have to move, we have to change this too. Okay, let's start with this one, okay? Okay, something like this, but I think that we should play with other... let me try to do this again. Okay, first this one, let me fix here, because what is happening here? Okay, what is happening here? I see that there is a... Let me check this. Maybe I press... This is weird. Okay, I think that I press F here. Okay, now we fix that. Okay, we are good to continue. So how are we going to do this? I think that we can use this as a reference, this part, so no, this one. So let's try to do that. You see, I'm going to move it here. 0.008. Okay, we have to play. We don't have here like specific values. We have to just do this by looking at the shape. There is no other way to do this. Maybe there is another way, but this is the most, I think, the best method to use right now. Okay, something like that. This one here, no, not that much. This one here. Okay, let me check. And yes, it is looking better. Then we're going to fix this one. Yes. Okay. Okay, something like that. But as you can see, here we have to change this a little. So okay, here maybe we can. Okay, we're going to fix this later. First, we adjust this. This in the middle. Okay. Let's fix this first. Okay. Okay, now let's fix here. We have to move this down and up to adjust these lines. Okay, let's start with this. Oh, maybe this one. Okay, this one is almost perfect. It is straight. The thing is that we have to make this to be straight. Okay. Okay, but we also have to move this down, or maybe move this up. I just move that down, so don't worry, make this straight. Okay. Okay, this one and this one. Let's move this down. Same with this one. I have to move this a little bit down too. Hello friend, welcome. How are you? I don't know if you checked the new video that I uploaded yesterday about text in Blender. I think that video is very important. Okay, great. Yes, here, working on this project, enjoying the process. I was saying if you check the video, okay. Yes, and I don't know if you go to the last part, because I divided the video in 3 parts. First, explaining about text, but the 2 last parts I talk about two common problems with fonts. And you know that for the last part, I didn't find a video about that. Maybe it is a video, but when I tried to find information about that, I didn't find. I have to go to Google and make other research, but I think that is very important. So the important thing here is that it should be useful for the community. Okay, what happened here? Why is this one so different to the other ones? Let me check this one. Control A or transform. Maybe let me move the one that is this one. If the video is useful for the community, I think that I can continue doing that, because believe me that is a lot of work trying to create videos like that. Trying to explain step by step how to solve the problem, and also like an intro to talk about the first thing to understand, in this case about text. Now we should select everything. I'm going to select both, like we did before. And then going down, like that. And then just add just this one here. And I think that we finished this part. Okay, so now let me give no, I'm going to leave it like that for now. No, I have a curve, right? Let me add a subdivision surface. So the same with this one. Yes, I don't know why I already applied the modifiers here, but okay, I already applied. I applied, right? Oh no. No, I didn't apply the modifiers. But the difference is that this curve is I created just for. Let me check something here. Shade flat. Okay. That's the problem. I apply shade smooth. I should not do that, because remember that we are doing this or 3D sculpting. With flat, but the difference is that here I have the subdivision surface, flat, For now, I know that when I apply the convert this into text, I will not have this applied. Maybe one in an occasion that worked. I don't know why with one curve that worked, but I just doing that so to see that this is working. This is what I need. Of course, then later I have to apply that again when I convert that into mesh. Hello, Girish. Namaste. Welcome. Okay, let me let me answer first to Girish. Okay, you have test files, but are you like okay, what do you think about the video? But I don't understand that about the building. Are you asking for help, or you want to share something? And now for Miguel. Okay. Great. That's good. So go for it. Try to don't be nervous, and for an interview, for example, I don't know, because there are different processes. Maybe they ask you to record a video, or you are in the camera asking questions with measurements, but okay, they gave you they gave you like a test, and said, like, in this time finish this to see if you are capable of doing the work, something like that. That is what I am understanding. Okay, you have to okay. So this case, if this is your first time doing that, you know that here, for example, I try different things. Like, I have the time to try this, to test a different thing and something like that. But remember that in this occasion, you have to read what they are asking you, and you have to do what they are asking you to do. So maybe, for example, use yes, you have to yes, that is, I've been in that situation, and you have to do the thing the same. If they say you do it like this, and in this time you have to do that. You don't have to say like, but I think that maybe this is, I think that this method is better, or maybe I have to do this, but maybe I need more time. No. If they are asking you something, try to follow the guidelines. Don't try different things, and try to do the things in the way that you know. If you don't know something, try to find a quickly answer and apply that. You don't have time to start like here. We are doing here like testing. Okay, maybe this doesn't work. Maybe I like, or maybe one day I came and I don't like the hair. I have to change everything. You don't have time to do that. And it is always when they say it to you. Yeah. Okay. I'll go for that. Let me finish. If they said to you 7 days, in your mind you have to reduce that time maybe for 5 or 6 days. So you have like a little bit of time to check if you need to do something else. Okay, now for Miguel, how's the experience of conceptualizing on the fly in going, since you are not following a specific reference, but I don't know about you are talking about the wings. I already have an idea of how to do that. I already have references, and I'll do the same things that I do here. Just build, create the idea that I have, and if it is looking good, okay, I continue with that. If that is not looking good, then I look for something else. But to give you just like the idea of what I am how I'm going to create this, or the design of the wings, Here I am going to add like a mesh that is going to be the main, something like this, the main part of the wings, something like that. And I am going to start adding like these small feathers around this. Then I'm going to build here she have like 3 rows, but I was thinking on 2 rows of wings. The same thing, I'm going to try to add just two rows of feathers, and of course that the last row are going to have bigger feathers. The difficult part here maybe is that I should I don't know, I have to look how can I say this? Maybe I have to check how to do this with geometry nodes, because trying to do it one by one is going to be a little bit difficult. But the thing about geometry nodes in this model, in this project, is that maybe it is not going to be possible. Remember that when you are working in this case with this model, you are adding a lot of polygons. So look at this, and by doing with geometry nodes, I think that it is going to be a problem. It is not going to be possible. That's the thing. Maybe I should create a separate file and do it there, and then apply, and then bring that back here to the original file. Or maybe I just play with the modifiers that I usually use, that is a right, curve, and then I'll just change the size, and then something like that. Because also the other thing that is very difficult in here is that this wing, I tried this wing to be similar to this wing, but because of the position of the pose of the character, that is not going to be possible. I have to find a balance for the character. So this wing have to be different to this one, and that is going to be a problem, because trying to repeat all the work here is going to be a little bit like a challenge. But remember that we already managed that situation with this armor. Remember that I didn't have to try to do this again. I just take that and play with curves, with other modifiers, just mirror that, and maybe I'll do that, the same thing. The only thing that I am not sure about right now is the base. I don't have an idea of a design, but I just have to take some time to think about that design. That's the maybe I should play with depending on the design, with brushes, but adding textures. You know, when you add to instead of doing the standard brushes, you add an alpha to start adding new details. So maybe that is what I'm going to do here with the base. And the feathers, I just tried, I have to build like a standard design, but a simple design, not something very difficult. For example, maybe something like this, but I think that this is too difficult. Not too difficult, but very detailed. I don't want that to be like that. I want something like this. So between this and this for the design, but we're going to see that later. That's as you said, I am creating here this from zero, like an original design. So that's the difficult part, because you have to try. I'll try. Maybe I will try a model, a concept, and if I like that, and we see that is working with the rest of the design, then we leave it like that. But if not, we have to find another design. That's the thing. That is why we are using too much time with this character, because I am creating the armor here with you. An original design. I used to. I always like to have like a great design here when I'm creating something by my own. So in this case, I really try to make this to look great and to make sense if we are like imagine this in real life. So that's why I'm making these codes. I am saying this is not metal, because metal is not going to follow the deformation of your body. Some details like that. I think that gives an extra to your character. Also like a piece of realism. And it is going to make it great. For example, this is metal. I know that this is not going to change the deformation, but it is going to move maybe if I move this to the some muscles here, but not. That's why I made these cuts, so the armor can move, something like that. That's what I'm doing. Also here, trying to follow the body. That's part of the process, but I don't know yet like the final design, because I am not already creating that. So when I start creating that, I'll do, and we're going to see if that works or I have to change. Or I have to change that. So for example, here I am thinking, let me finish to add I just got distracted, but that is important. Please ask things. Also, you know that Girish, that now that you're talking about building, I saw an app, a new program that I forgot the name. I always forgot about things. You know that when creating the video, I forgot an AI website that I used to use to create AI music, AI tracks. I forgot the name, and I didn't wrote the name in some part, and I completely forgot. And I used that a lot, but I just a few weeks stopped using that, and I forgot the name, and I couldn't find the website. But I think that I am going to it is an easy name, the app that I am talking about. And I was thinking that maybe in the future we can play, like create a scene, because that app is for, now that you are talking about buildings, that is for creating like environments especially with buildings, with houses, some kind of that kind of job. And I saw that is a powerful tool. And the other part that I saw is that the materials, you have like an extended library with PBR materials, I think, or the thing is that you have materials and you just to take that like and a color. I think that you do that with Substance Painter, something like that. You just grab the material to the wall, and the material is going to add. And I really think that that is a great tool. And also you can create animations. You have maybe cars, people walking on the street. You have to render a video. I think that program is for architects and also for 3D artists like us that are creating scenes or something like that. Because you know that for example, for architects you have a specific programs, and you have different tools, different buttons, and maybe 3D artists like us didn't know about how to read those kind of things, and also how to manage, how to use the program. But that app, I don't know, it is M4 or something like that, the name, I don't remember. It is a short name. Okay, that is, I found that a very powerful tool. So, good morning, welcome. So that's what I found, that app, and I wanted to share that to you. But I have to to learn how to use the app. Okay, let me here just select this and copy modifiers. Okay, I already copy all the modifiers and copy modifiers. Great. Shade flat. Okay, now let's do the same with this one. Let's see if that worked, because remember that these curves are different from the other ones. This one, okay. Yes, I think that is working really good. So let's do the same with this one. Maybe I should add more points here. Also, let me change this. Okay, like that. Let's see. Yes, and do the same with this one. And yes, okay, we are good. Let me check. Very good. Okay, great. Now that we have that, I think that we've this part. No, this is okay. Okay, to finish this, we need to first create the piece here and create the connectors here between this part and this part here. That connector is going to be similar to this one, so we don't have to worry about it. Or maybe we will change that a little, so we're going to see that. But here, first, let's do this one. Okay, this is going to be pieces of armor. Okay, that's the first thing that we have to know. So if you move your body, your shoulders here, you know that you are going to have a lot of deformation here when you change the position of your shoulders. And if we have a solid piece here, that is not going to be possible. So we have to change this. The first idea that I have is to divide this into two separated pieces. Let me do that. Okay. And that, by doing that, now it makes sense that I have to move this, because look, in this part it was looking different to this one, so now it makes sense. Okay, that is the first step. The next step is to see how we're going to manage this. Maybe, okay, the first step is to move this, the one side, this side, to here, out. So when you move maybe your arms to the back, this is going to deform your back like this, and these are going to move like here closer, so the space here is going to make that possible. Let me show you. I cannot use the let me use the I cannot use that. Okay, I know the problem here. First we have to apply the solidify, and then let me create a backup as always, okay? Torus armor backup. Now let me hide this. This is the I was trying to apply this one, and this was the final version. So let me apply this, and okay, and now let me show you what I was talking about. No, but I don't want all, I just want this border here. Let me do this again. I just want this edge, only this one, not this one. Let me check again. Okay, so as you can see, this I wanted to create something like this, so that is going to make sense, because when I move my arms to the back, again the back is going to deform here, and the muscles are going to change, and this is going to close. So this design is going to follow that deformation. So when you close, you have a space here, enough space to make this close possible. Okay, and of course that I have to move this a little bit to this side. So I have separated pieces, and also I have to divide this into two pieces, so maybe a little deformation here of the muscles are going to make this to change as we do that here, but it is going to the design is going to show you that is possible now because of the cuts, and that is going to be the final part for this one. So let me move this a little bit to the outside. Let me see if I can just something like this. Okay, now let me see that, because I have to be really sure about this design, because now I am going to apply the modifier and move this a little bit here. I'm going to change the position. This is not going to be similar to this one anymore, because the position of the arms are different, so I have to change that. For example, here this is going to be a little bit down and a little bit to the front, and this one is really good in this position, maybe a little bit up. Also maybe we should no, we are good with that. So what else should I do? Maybe this one. No, something like this. Let me check my yes, something like that. Yes, I like this design. Okay, now that I am sure that this is the final version of this piece, I'm going to apply the mirror modifier and start working these as different pieces. And just in case I don't like that and I have to change, so I just have to do mirror as always. You already know that, so let's apply. And let me okay, I know what is the problem with this. It is going to be like a problem if I want to move it's not going to be a problem if I apply all transforms. I was saying that it's going to be a problem because I thought that this has its own like transform pivot. Its own the center is here, but in this case that is not what we have here. So we're going to change that. Okay, we're going to apply, and then if we have to change something, we just do that. You already know how we work here. So first, if we are not sure about something, just test it, and if that works, we leave it like that, and if not, we have to change that. Okay, so already apply, and then I'm going to separate this one and apply all transforms because no, all transforms, no. Okay, don't worry. We're going to geometry to the center. No, don't worry. I just do this because it is easier to control in this, but it is not in the center. So we're going to do the same with this one. Then I'm going to apply all transforms. And also I'm just going to apply the scale so I don't have problems with bevel. Okay, first I'm going to move this in the right position, same with this one, and then I'm going to divide that. Okay, and then I have to think on what is going to be here, what kind of leather is going to be here to cover this. Okay, so let's start to change this. Okay, this one first I'm going to rotate this a little and also move it a little bit to the outside. For this one I'm going to leave it like this and just rotate it and maybe move it a little bit here. So I'm okay, remember that I have to, this is a little bit larger than this one, and I have to find a way to move this to this side. So maybe I have to change this. Yes, maybe that is something that I should do. Something like this. Let me move just a little to the just a little. The same with this one. Okay, what else should I do? I'm going just to let me rotate here. Let me see how can I rotate this one, because I have this space here, and this one also, how to rotate like that and like this. We move it a little bit down and rotate it again. Okay, and this one I can start moving like here. Okay, now it is better, I think, but check this one. Also, it is not in the middle, but Let me just move it a little bit to the outside. And I have to move this one too. Here. Okay, I think that now we are good. Okay. I'm just going to play with these values, maybe move it a little bit up. I also have to change this. First, let me think on the piece. But now also I have to start creating the part that is going to cover all of this. Okay, what should we do first? Maybe first we should create the special pieces here, the connectors, and let me think, what can we do here? What can we do? What should we do? Okay, something like this, and then I close that, and a square, and then another square, something like that, or maybe a connector, and then in the middle something, or a hole. What can I create here? I was saying that a hole like this one here. Please, if you have an idea, let me know. Or maybe just something simple, like a figure here, and then something like this. I was saying that a piece like this, maybe something like that. Let me check more references. Maybe it's the thing is that I don't play with the only circular figure is the belt. All the pieces are like squares, polygons here with straight edges. But maybe here we made an exception and create something like this here. That is an option too, but maybe not completely like that. Maybe I can create something like this and then the circle in the middle. We can try that. Yes, something like this. Two pieces join, but this. Let's try that. But it is a very complicated design, and the connectors here are not that complicated. Let me try a basic design. Okay, something like this. Let me inspire it in this Captain America character. Something like that. Let me create just here something quickly. Plane, a cube, a cube. And then I am going to divide this. Divide this in the middle, and also divide this here too. And then I am going to delete this part and apply a mirror modifier with clipping and a lower value just in case. Now we are good to continue. I am going to create a new division here, a new code there, and then I am going to close this. Also, it is very okay, something like that. Something like this. What else? Then I'm going to remember that if I do something here, I have to play with the other edges if I want to apply bevel, because here that is not going to look good. Then divide this and this, right? Okay, let's try that. And I am just going to leave it here to be part of this one. Okay, great. I think that's all. Let me now divide this model. Okay, I know what else to do. Maybe I should move this a little bit to the front. Maybe let's try it. Something like that. Okay, what else? Let's try this. Okay, we're going to select all of our parts here. We're going to divide that, and because I don't play with Solidify, I can use the bevel modifier and all of that. So let's use the bevel modifier. Where is the bevel modifier? And change this to weight. Remember to no that is for an animation, just in case you want to know. Let me see if I press something that I shouldn't press. Let me delete that. That is for grease pencil, I think. Just in case. Okay. That is for grease pencil. We don't have to pay attention to that. Limit and of course arc. Okay, now that we have everything, I'm going to just copy the modifier and what else? Subdivision surface 2, 3, subdivision surface 2, 3. Now let's add our, let's close this first. If we need, we have to add maybe let's add something there, just in case I have to change something. Let me close this one too. Okay, and sorry, I already moved that. Okay, and you know the process. Let me go here to, what is this? Change bevel weight to that. I forgot to use the value that we should usually use. That's too much. That is too much. Let me 0.02. Remember one thing. I have to apply also scale. I have to apply a scale. Remember that. Yes, that is the thing. Here is the same. Apply a scale. Let me first do this piece. You know, maybe I want to, let me see, maybe sorry. Okay, that's better, I think. We are going to see if that is better. Maybe I should do the same here. And lower this value to 0.05. And one more, I think, 0.02. 25. And it is looking really good. I'm just going to copy these values, copy modifiers, and let's do the same here. Okay, look how great this is looking. Of course, here. Just this one. Let me check. I think that I am missing something that I am not seeing. But I already select. Yes, I already select this. I forgot about this one. Okay, but we have that weird thing, and let me just do the same here. And what do you think about this one? I like the design, and let's see if that works for our character. Also, maybe let me add something extra to this part. Here I am going to move this down. This, and maybe this one too. Okay, now let's see if this fits in our design. That's the most important part. Remember that I am working with local. Remember, when you are doing these kind of things in modeling, try to work with the local transformations. Then at the end you have to apply everything or transform, but now it is easier in this way. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me check that music that is playing right now. Music stops, right? So I'll be back in a moment. I'll go for some water, okay? Just a moment. I'll be back in a moment, okay? Just a few minutes. I don't want to have problems with copyright. Okay, now I play the music and I'll be back in a moment. I will go for some water. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Let me maybe make this a little bit smaller, and let's move it in the right place. Okay, look at that. I will have like a little bit of, no problem, but because of the deformation of this one. So let me try to fix that with trying to move this here. Just a little bit, and this one like that, and also move it to the back. Okay, and maybe I should rotate this in the other direction. Why? Sorry. Hold this. Maybe that's the answer too. And what do you think? I like it. Please let me know your opinion about this new piece here. The only thing is that look at this, I have to make this bigger. Let's make this bigger but not here. I'll go to edit mode. Let me do this in this way. I'm going to select this and move it here to cover this part here of the body. Look, now we cover that, so it is better. You mean bigger that the way I did it, or bigger like bigger here? So we can cover this one too. Okay, let's try to make it a little bit bigger and move it here to cover these corners. You mean that, right? Something like that. Something like that. Maybe not down like that, but a little bit up, so we can have a space to look the both designs. This one. What about this one? I like this one. I like this one. So now we have to move this up. I don't have a... I just have to move it here. Like that. And do the same in the other side. And also wider. But if I do that, then I lose this special space that I leave here to make the connection here. Look, if I do that, then it is going to cover the full piece. You think that is better? I like this one because now I have like a space here, so I can see the design of this one, maybe a little bit to cover these borders, but I want to have like a small space to like this, something like that, like this one. You have a small space to make that connection. So maybe I'm going to follow your feedback to make it a little bit wider, but I am going to reduce the space here up, but then I have to change this too. Let's try it, okay? Let me save, of course, and we are going to make it a little bit wider. And then I am going to move here to select, let me select everything. No, look, maybe I can follow that, so I can cover this. Look, I don't want this I don't want these parts, these edges here. I want to hide this, so by making it a little bit wider, look, now you don't see that it is not good for me. So I just make this a little bit smaller, this part in the middle, the design, and I can follow this that I wanted. Let's try it. And look, it is good. It is not covered anything else. So let me try to change that. Yes, that is the thing. That's the special thing about creating this, because you don't have to remember when we create the first shape for this one, and it was a great design, but it didn't fit with the rest of the design. So you have to make sense with the design of the costume that you are creating, in this case with this character. So I thought about that when I was sketching the costume here, trying to follow these special designs, this special design. So in my case, this design is sharp edges with some curves. How can I explain that? The sharp edges to show like the strength is the word, dureza, right? The of the armor, that it is strong. The armor it's going to protect you, so that's why I use straight lines to project that to the character, and the curves for some edges to show also that the character had this flexibility, something like that. That is the image that I want to project for the character, the vision that I had for this design. So that's why I play. Also, I choose not to have this. Maybe I will add this, but this is going to be like elastic, like this, to follow the deformation of your body, but at the same time is going to hold your armor. Okay, so by this way the character, this is the way that I see the character, is like strong, but also how can I say this, like a Spider-Man, that is strong but also is very flexible. Okay, so in this case she's a woman, so it is again a strong character, but with this maybe special thing about women, that is like the, how can I say that, in English I don't know the words, but I think that you have the idea. The following the shape of the woman, that is some kind of fragile, but it is not, something like that. Okay, that's on me, that's what I was thinking, but I think that you have the idea, and it is looking really, really good for the character. Show the curves, show the body of the woman, like we did with Hulk. Remember that we made that strained character with all of muscles, a lot of muscles. So the image here is a little bit different, and also the pose is projecting that, because it is like something like showing you mercy, something like that, but at the same time it is like showing you the, like she's not like a common character. She has like, how can I say this, like this kind of royalty, like you are part of a kingdom, something like that, like you are a queen, something like that. So that power, but at the same time showing you mercy, so something like that. That is the vision that I have for the character. That's why I project this pose, I create this pose, and the armor is going to follow that idea, something like that. Of course, that if you are a concept artist, you have more experience and you maybe do a better job, but I am really happy with what we are creating right now. Okay, so let's finish this part. Let me follow here the design. Okay, let me just select these two parts here. Let me just move a little closer to the middle, these borders. I want just to select that. Let me do this again, just to select. I am not going to change anything. I'm just going to select this. Okay, great. Okay, now let me select the other one. You know that I used to create characters. Oh, of course that it was not a professional thing, but when I draw at high school, I used to create a lot of characters. I was inspired by history. I really love history and was inspired by empires, mythology, all of that kind of thing. So all my characters were based in that kind of vision that I had. I create a lot of characters, but I don't know where are those drawings. I just have a few of those drawings. Maybe one day when we create, because I have, I have a great idea for this channel. I have big plans for this channel, but I just really excited about what we are creating, because everything is going to be connected at the end. Just have that idea. Just keep that idea. Keep that idea. You're going to see what I am trying to create. Everything. Of course, we're going to create like at the beginning, not original characters. We're going to, for modeling and animation, we're going to create. This is the plan that I have. We're going to create some characters, some easiest characters, not something complicated, to start see modeling and animation. And I am going to try to group all of that and take that into Unity to create some kind of Royal Rumble to fight. So you're going to play with all the characters that we're going to create here. And later, the thing is that for my original game, for the idea for my game, I don't know if that is something that you should do as a creator. If you don't like, when you have an idea and then maybe I don't know. I am not saying that you are going to do that here, the community, but maybe another person maybe take that idea and steal that idea and make it him or her own idea, and I don't want that. So it is not a problem for me to create, but the problem is maybe that I finish something for the game that I have in mind, and then when I try to launch the game, I will find that another person already with a team, I don't know, because I am doing everything here, as you can see, by my own. Maybe another person already launched the idea and I'm going to have problems. If that is not the case, I don't have problems and I can share everything with you. So at the beginning, we're just going to do with characters that already existed, and I am not going to. Of course that I am going to sell that models, but I think that I'm not going to have problems with copyright. I don't know, because there are exercises that we are creating here. What I am doing. Okay, so I'm just going to move this a little bit closer. I forgot to select this one. But this is easier. So just to close it a little bit here, then I'm going to select this one. Look, maybe we should create this, close this too. Yes, I forgot about this one. And we're going to move it here, but we already lose the design here. Okay, but don't worry, we can fix that by doing this. We just select this and edit that, this and this, and stretch, G-stretch, and now we have that completely straight. And this is what I forgot to add. Let's see how this is looking. Yes, what do you think right now about the character? Maybe, I don't know. What do you think? It is looking better, or I have to make some changes? Please let me know. I should move this to a little bit to the inside here, like this. And this one also to the outside. But at least I know that I have this border and this border, so maybe we should do the same here. Maybe I have to make this even smaller. Yes, I have to do this a little bit smaller. Let's just change this one. Like that. Repeat that process. Let me see if I can make this at the same time. I think that is not going to be possible. Oh no, that was possible, so we have no problems with that. What do you think about it? Maybe it is too small. But I want here to have like a or maybe I know. Maybe we should return to the first design, and maybe we can add another piece here out that is going to be a little bit wider. Yes, maybe we can try that. Yes, because I should create a backup that is going to be. I always forgot about that. I like here, but it is looking very different. I don't like that now, but I want to cover this, so I think that it is not going to be possible because I made a lot of changes. So no, it is not going to be possible. So what should we do? And I think that I save, or I don't remember. Let me see. Let's see. I think that I save before doing these changes. Let's hope that we do that. Let me close the program and open it again. Let's see. Great. So what I was saying, I like this design. And to cover this, I'm going to create another piece that is going to cover this part. So let's try to do that. Something like this. All right, let's think this again. This design is looking really great. Maybe I should not add these borders here. Maybe I should leave it like that. But I need a way to cover this part. So I have some options here. The original idea that I have in mind was to create another piece here, a little bit, that is going to be a little bit wider. And to leave it like this, and when I apply the modifiers, I just move this down. That is the first idea. So I can have a space here and all of that you are seeing. Let's try to create something like that. I am going to duplicate this and make it wider and make it, let me, And this is easier. Subdivide and move it in Y until here, and then I can by doing that I can delete this, wait here in at the bevels and do that. And also I can delete just this because I'm not going to need that, and select this and make it smaller like this. So this is the first idea that I have. Also, as you can see, maybe no, we are good, but it is not going to make sense here. Let me check. Okay, what do you think about this one? Or maybe that's too much. Please let me know, what do you think? Let's go with this one, okay? Let's save. And of course, let me add only scale. So now I have to change this. Or maybe no, don't do that. We already have a good design here. Just use that. Later we apply and then we apply all transforms. Don't do that. Okay. So I am going to duplicate that, move it to the other side. Okay, something like this, right? Yes, it is good. Maybe to rotate this a little bit here in X. Let me check. I have to cover this. I have to make another change. I have to cover that. Or maybe instead of covering that, I can leave it like that and move this one. And then I can move this one too. What do you think? And also this is almost at the same yes. So we just have to move it a little bit here. And the same with the curve. A little bit to the side, a little bit to the side. And we have to move this back. This one is the problem because I don't want to move this back. Okay, what do you think about that? Maybe this is I have to move it a little bit to the inside. Especially this part. Okay, you see the problem here, but we can solve that. Just no, I cannot solve that because that is but I can solve that just by moving this to the inside. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Let's check. have to adjust this one. Like that. I think that's good. Maybe the only thing is to rotate it to the other side. Something like that. I think that's good. Now something like that at the back. But this one is going to be very difficult to make these two follow the shape. Look. We are almost. Maybe my mistake was to open this too much. It should be a little bit closer, right? Because I am moving this, so it is going to be closer. Yes, that's the thing. So let me rotate this even more. Like that. Yes, something like that. And then I can select this one and move it here. Like that. Yes, that is better. And for this one, I have to move this a little bit open. Let me see that? Yes, almost there. We are close. What else should we do? Another thing, move this down. This one, okay. We are almost there. What else should I do? But okay. Oh, but the design now changed a lot. No, that is not good. I know that I have to do something like that because okay, I have this. No, it is not going to change that like that. It's going to change, but not like that. Here is the problem. Let me just leave it with 8 and the same with this one. Oof. This one is difficult. We can extend this, don't worry. And we're going to change, of course, this one, but how can we make this make sense with the rest of the design? We already moved here, the same here. What should I do? Any ideas, please? You know, maybe that is like no. I have to find a way to make this possible here. Let me use global. That is global. Okay, global. We're going to continue with global and move it out or rotate it. You know what? I'm going to move this. There is no other way to make this. But look. No, I shouldn't move this because this is the right place. So look at that part. I should change this, right? Let me see. Or I should have that muscle there. You have to clean that part, to smooth that part. Something like that. It is a little bit better. Check that again. I'm moving this up. And maybe here is the mistake, this muscle, because this is to the back. This is good, I think, but this one is not good because look, I am moving my arm to the front, so this should be like to the front. Let me see, let me save, just in case. To the front. am I doing wrong? Now I think that we are doing this a little bit better. Let me just move this to the outside because this is too close. That is a little bit better. Move this and move this. Let me check something. Let me check. Please, if you have an idea, let me know. I think that these changes were not necessary, so let me move this again back. Yes. This is going to change, but this one is not going to change. You can see yes, now it is the right proportion. The only thing that I cannot make okay, now I am sure that this is good in this position. I think that I don't have to change here the volume. No, it is good. It is good. What I am doing wrong? What I am doing wrong here? This here, and this one is here. change too much there. I copy the what was the design that I copied? This one? What was the reference that I used? It was this one? No, this one. I create this, maybe following this one a little bit. Okay, I see some kind of mistakes that I should not do. First mistake here, the volume here. This should not change too much. I mean, we are good like that. That is good, okay. Yes. This one moves here. Again, we are good. This one. Maybe this one. Okay, maybe first we can adjust this a little bit out. Okay, what else should I do? Here. Yes, this is good, but this part, but I am using the armor here, so maybe I should move this a little bit down. This is good, but this one not. I should move this a little bit down. Okay, what else am I doing? Let me change the music. No, I don't want copyright problems. I should move this one a little bit up, and there is going to change a lot the design, because that is the thing that I am missing. That's why my model do not fit. Maybe let me check again. That I move this, but I think that I should move it a little bit up. Suppose. I think that now the deformation is better, but now let's see how much the armor is going to change. Also, let me move this a little bit up. I think that it makes more sense, but our armor is going to change a lot. The only thing that we don't have to worry about is that we already have the design of this, so we just have to move this, change the position, and the only piece that I have to change is this one, and of course the corpse here, but these other pieces I just have to move. I don't have to deform anything, so we already have the pieces, we just have to move it in the right way. So let me first be sure that now with those changes I can adjust this. Okay, let me okay, I have mirror. Let's save. No, let me think. Let's create a backup for this. Select this, select this, select this, select this. This has no mirror now. Okay, first this one, I'm going to duplicate that and move it to torso armor backup. And now I am going to apply only mirror. Let me turn off all the modifiers. Same here. And same here. And I am going to apply mirror. Apply, and apply. Okay, now I can turn off everything again. Yes. Let me separate this, of course. It's a new shape. Okay. Now let's select all of this part. So this one. And I start changing this. Here maybe. To move it a little bit up. This, that's too much. Let's see. Something like that. And by doing that, then I have to move this one. But that is too much. How can I check if I did the right thing? That's not the good part about this. Because this is too much. Okay, I understand what is happening here. Maybe that was too much. I just want to have a better reference. No, I mean not reference. I want to see what is happening here. Let me check only these two parts. No, I did a great job. Okay, I know how to compare this. I'm going to select this one, and this one. Okay, look. It is good, and this is good too. So I did a great job. Let me just lower this a little bit. just that. So this is not going to change like too much the height, but yes, it's going to deform a little, so that's part of the job. Let me again just now play with this, so I am at the same level. Okay, just at the same level. The only thing is that it is going to change the deformation, but something like this maybe. Okay, now I am going to select everything again, these parts, look at this and move it down, but not too much, just there. But still I changed this too much. Maybe I shouldn't change that. The thing is that now I'm thinking I should leave it like it was, because now what I think that I didn't save, so what I did, I'm just trying to make this to make sense. But this is armor, so this is not going to change. Maybe the only thing is that it's going to rotate. No, I don't like that. Let me open this again and find another way. Okay, I didn't change. Great. Return to the normal. I did a good job. So no, we are not going to. We just have to move this a little bit up. But the thing is that if this is armor, I'm going to be limited to make some changes, and by that, this is like here. Oh, it is very, very specific. Okay, I know what to do. This is the last chance. Let me save. I am going to rotate this just a little. Just that. But by doing that, I should do the same here. Not rotate, but just move this up. Just a little. Select this. Oh, we are good. Okay, now that I do that, yes, it is better, and it adjusts to this. Yes, I think that's better. Maybe the only thing that we should Yes, it is better. That rotation was necessary, and now that I did that, but it is not changing too much. It was something, but not like a significant change. Sorry. This one. Let me use that. I know, I forgot something. Sorry, friends. But okay. What happened here? I select this one too, right? It was in global. Why you don't? Why this one? Let me see something. I cannot see the. I want to. This doesn't change. Why? Why you didn't change? I forgot to select this one. That was my fault. Okay. Now let's do that again. I already did that. Yes, now we're good. Okay, let's save it there, and let me move this a little bit down. And a little bit out. Okay, and this one a little bit up. Up and okay. It was not too much. Let me see. No, it was something. It was something. Okay, what else should we change? Look at this space. We are close. At least we look. We have some space here and here, so that's something. Okay, let's save. We have to do this this way. There is no other way. But I think that we should continue this tomorrow. Okay, let me see another change that I should do. And if I move this here and I rotate this here, my arm is going up. This one should be a little bit out. And maybe this one should be also a little bit up, into that, following that direction. And of course that this one should be up. Okay, now it's better, but we still have to deal with this. But it is better. My mistake was that I already have here this as a reference, of the rotation of the body, and I didn't rotate this part of the armor. That was my mistake. And now I have to adjust this because look of the rotation that I made. But those changes, we're going to do that later, okay? For now, look, we have to make some changes here. We can do that right now because we can move it. We can move it that there. Let me select this one, and this one, these two parts, right? Okay. Okay, I'm going to select this. This one. What else? And this one too. Now let's see how this is going. Something like this. No, we are going to do that maybe later, but by rotating that. Yes, it is better to do that later because I have to change this too. I have to move this a little bit up because of the rotation that I made. Look, I have to. Yes, that is going to be later when I. Those adjustments, I'm going to do that later, so don't worry about that. And now let's see if this piece work here, or I should create another design. Like that, and rotate like that. Okay. Something like that. X. I think that I don't want this to be part. I want to leave a space like that. Maybe rotate this like this. Yes, it is better. Move it a little bit here. Rotating Y. And then move it a little bit here. Something like that. And I think that it is good, but let's check with our design if it is a good something like that. I like it. Now let's do the same to the other side. Let me hide these wings because I am not using my wings right now. Where are the wings? 290. I know that is not the value, but I'm just going to use it. Then I'll change it if it is necessary. This is going to be difficult. This one is going to be very difficult to do. What boys? And I am going to do this. Okay, I'm going to select this one, 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 and play here with this. Okay, first I have to move it a little bit here, here, and rotate it in Y, and then move it in X. We can leave it like that. And what else should I do? And yes, I think that we're good, but look at this horrible thing. No. Also, I have to move this to rotate this too. First, move it. And then move to the inside. Something like that. Yes, that is the thing that I wanted for this. But now I have this problem. I am using 8 and I am using 8, 2. And there is no way that I found this to work with that part. I don't find, I cannot find a way to make this to work. There is no more ideas I have. There are no more ideas for me here. How can I adjust this? But I think that we're going to continue tomorrow, okay? Let me see. What is this? What the hell is this, man? That is weird. I didn't create that. We need to continue searching for a way to make this fit. Body proportions, I think that it is not the problem. It is looking good. I just need another solution for this. Maybe this is the... Okay. Something like that. We just have to play with these values. There is no other way to make this better. We have to play with these values. Maybe the other. No, we don't have. Or maybe just to move this a little bit to the side. We are almost here, and we are. We are so close. We just have to play with these values, okay? We're going to continue tomorrow because it is late and I have to do other things. Because this is my... Maybe I should change the position of this one. That is another thing that I maybe have to consider. Since here that, so I should change this one. Also look, have to move it local a little bit up. Not be that open. Just rotate it in Y. Okay, now I see better this. Should move this one here. A little bit up. Okay, Jess, something like that. Okay, we are so close. We're going to continue tomorrow, okay? We just have to play with these values. Okay, we're going to continue tomorrow. Maybe I need another design for this. It is not good. Look, it is looking weird. Maybe I need another design. This one, it is good, but here I think that I need another design. Or maybe I should play with this value. Just Okay, we are going to continue tomorrow. We have to adjust this. Just something, let me check. Why is this different? I have to adjust this too. Look at this. I select both parts when I rotate that. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't rotate these parts. Okay, don't worry. We're going to adjust that. Let me see very quickly. I rotate this. I think that I forgot to rotate this one. Okay, there. No. No. We're going to adjust that separately later when we finish the other parts. I don't know what happened here. Maybe I forgot. I don't know. We're going to deal with that later, okay? Or tomorrow when we finish this. We have to create another piece for this one, or maybe change the design, because this is not looking good. Okay friends, we're going to continue tomorrow. This is the difficult part about this. We have just to test, to try, and okay, do the best that we can. But we're going to find a solution, okay, don't worry. I really like to take care of each detail, so that's why I am taking this time. But I really want to make it as perfect as possible. You already know that. Okay friends, so we're going to continue tomorrow. Let me save here. Please remember, for those who are new, to subscribe, to give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. What else? If you want, you can join to our Discord server. If you need help with 3D, or maybe you want to share some things about 3D, we also have a channel for games. You want to share some things. What else? You can follow me on my social media accounts. Please follow me on my social media accounts: Instagram, X, and TikTok. I am uploading my portfolio and things about 3D and games. Also on Pinterest I have boards about art that maybe you should find that useful for inspiration. What else? We're going to continue tomorrow if nothing happens, of course. And if you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, please, you have there my mail. And if you want figures like this one for your collection, or maybe you want assets for your games or animations, you can find that all of that you can find those on my online stores: CG Trader, TurboSquid, and Codes 3D. TurboSquid for 3D modeling, Codes 3D for 3D sculpting, and CG Trader, you have everything. And that's all. Thanks for coming today. Remember to subscribe, and See you in the next one.